Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. About to launch off. Let's send him back to the Woolly Woolly. Took my joints out. Washed it. Anyways, we're about to go. So we're going to do this all at once. Alright. It's about to kick off. So when we kick off, we're going to do it all at one time. Alright. It's official though. What up, yo? What up, DJ? Here we go. We're about to take over. I know who I'm in the building with. Bang. The Hodge guy. Here we go.
AM 1100. Worldwide Radio Network.
The opinions expressed during the sponsored programs on this station are strictly those of the program hosts, guests, and callers and are not necessarily those of Beasley Broadcast Group, this station, its staff, other advertisers, or agencies.
To Young Men's Perspective Radio.
Liveonillyave. We are real fake media.
We look to enrich, encourage, and engage our youth here on iHeartRadio.
And it's presented like a jewel.
We interview individuals such as Susan L. Taylor.
What we know is that failing schools are the pipeline to prison.
Jasari X.
We're the changers, and I feel like this generation is a generation that's really going to make change.
Dr. Julia Hare.
Best part of our action plan is to reclaim the minds of our children.
Dick Gregory.
Our problem is we think we're part of this government, you're not.
This is Young Men's Perspective Radio.
Liveonillyave. We are real fake media.
Tune in to WWRN 1100 AM on Wednesdays from 3 to 4 p.m. and every Friday from 10 to 11 p.m. on WWWE 1100 AM on iHeartRadio.
Just gotta get in tune with your purpose.
YMP.
You know.
Your calling number is 404-603-8770. Your host, Jeff Hodges.
You here now.
With your co-host, Digger Dame Lee.
Young Men's Perspective Radio.
Young Men's Perspective Radio.
YMP.
Welcome to the future, baby.
Yo, what's up? This is the Kid Capri. People all over the world!
You're listening to the hottest internet station.
YMP. Young Men's Perspective Radio.
Live on Liveonillyave. Real fake media.
On iHeartRadio. I love this station. YMP.
What's going on? What's going on? We are in the building. This your host, Jeff Hodges. And it's your man's Liveonillyave, Digger Dame Lee. What's going on tonight, everybody? We're glad to be back on the air. We're glad y'all joined us. Definitely appreciate the love and support you're showing on social media. Definitely follow us on Instagram at YMP1, and definitely follow us on Twitter at YMP magazine. Definitely keep up with us and see what's going on. What's going on today, people? Peace. What it do, everybody? Liveonillyave. We are real fake media, and we're an international household name. Yes, sir. Indeed. Like I said, it's your man, Digger Dame Lee, a.k.a. the guy with the bionic guy. And here we are in our second week. Mr. Hodges, kind sir, tell me how you're feeling about this right now. We got a pretty good turnout the first round. Yes, sir. How you feeling now? Yes, sir. I'm feeling really great. It's definitely a good look, all the love again that they're showing and the support. We definitely appreciate it on this side over here. And we got a great lineup for you tonight. Real excited about tonight's show. We got a special guest calling in, a good friend and someone I'm definitely a supporter of, and I am a fan. We got C.R.Capers going to be calling in tonight, y'all. C.R.Capers. Yeah. Harlem World. Yeah. She the founder of that hip hop festival, New York City, up there doing her thing. Also, she got that podcast, Why You Mad, Son. We gonna definitely get it in tonight with that.
And also, we just got to make an announcement. We know we had Dick Gregory coming in the building, and because we caught him on the last minute, we kind of caught him as soon as we heard he was in town. We connected. The schedules kind of clashed, but that didn't go down like we planned. But nevertheless, we still in the building because we got that kind of love, you know? So we going to be doing it on a visual note. My people's right here, Digger Dang, going to hold us down on that note. And we're going to sit down with the doctor tomorrow, and we'll have that for you guys. Like I said, follow us on our social media. That'll be on all our sites, and you can definitely check out as we sit down with Dr. Dick Gregory and bring you that great information like always.
Yes. So just keep that in mind. We will be with the great Dr. Dick Gregory, Manana. You know what I mean? We just had to respect the schedule. So we do have this beautiful guest that's going to be calling in, and I'm kind of excited because me being part of the hip-hop culture and basically growing with that whole concept, you dig? I'm inspired by this lady's energy that she's been able to cultivate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, see our Boogie definitely been doing her thing for a long time. She and a few others that definitely been in a little small circle watching the growth. And as I said, being a fan and just can't wait to learn so much more about what she's doing with this new-founded project that they kicked off in 2016. And they're doing real big things. So, yeah, real excited about that as well.
Respect. So, we're looking for some callers to call in just to say what's up again. Again, this is our second week. And also, as we acknowledged our first week, we're looking for those sponsorships, yo.
Definitely.
We want y'all to rock with us, get involved, allow us to help your brand, cultivate your company, push this energy through this pipeline that we are so honorable to be able to have access to. Thank you to Worldwide Radio Network, the Beasley Group, and iHeartRadio, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
With that, we want y'all to help keep this in motion, you know what I mean? This is our moment, you dig what I'm saying? We get this avenue, this platform to bring y'all good energy, great interviews, you know what I mean? Things of that nature, you know what I mean?
For sure. Yes, sir. So as we said also on the last segment, we told y'all we're going to be dropping that Young Men's Perspective next edition 6. We're really excited about that.
Yes,
got
sir.
some great stories in there. I don't know if y'all seen it. I really do believe you have. But my little nephew, Major, shout out to you, my little dude, did his thing, went viral dancing to that OT Genesis.
Oh, yeah,
Push It.
yeah, nephew, cold-blooded.
Yes, sir. So we're going to drop an article in there about that, show you what a light can do, because he definitely did some major moves with that.
Doesn't he have his own clothesline now?
Man, we gonna tell y'all all about it. He got that clothing line, got that sit down interview with that Angie Martinez. Now he made major moves. So shout out to my little great nephew,
I like it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I know it's around that time, if I'm not mistaken, man.
Yeah, we should be getting a little ring soon.
Should be chit-chatting with somebody very valuable in just a moment, man.
Indeed.
But for those of you that do want to call in, just to say what up, the number is 404-603-8770. Again, that's 404-603-8770. Yeah, you give us a call. Say what's up.
Indeed. You're listening to Young Men's Perspective Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Hodges.
And I'm your man's Digger Dame Lee, a.k.a. Papi Rossi.
So we're going to be getting it in real soon with our peoples. Like we said, we're looking forward to chop it up, let y'all know what's that all about. All you filmmakers out there, y'all better listen up, get a jewel or two. You're going to learn how to get down and do this and keep cultivating that hip-hop, So definitely stay tuned as we bring it to y'all live here on Illyave.
So let me ask you something. Our engineer Rick out there. Yo, Rick, how you feeling right now, man? This is our second week together. How's it feeling over here? I think we got a caller, ladies and gentlemen. The guy is in motion. That's the engineer at work right there. That's our family, Rick. And I want to give a shout out to Diamond Life.
Oh, yeah.
It's very important that we give a shout out to the lady with the golden voice. Here we go. Let's see Rick over there, engineer.
Alright, so we got a call on the line. What's your name, caller?
Hey, fellas, this is Brooklyn Sun. How y'all doing?
Hey, Brooklyn Sun.
I didn't get to listen last week, so I just wanted to make sure I listened this week and called in. And so y'all, congratulations and welcome again.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. You know, I feel so comfortable sitting here in this blessed seat that you've anointed. So thank you so very much for again your energy and your love and your light. So thank you for that.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Y'all have a great evening, and I'll be tuned in. Okay?
We appreciate it.
All right, love.
One love, future.
Right now, on deck, as we've been waiting and anticipating,
Not right
writer,
now.
producer, radio personality, director, distributor of independent film festival coordinator, lover of hip-hop culture. You want to know who's in the building? C.R. Boogie is on deck.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Who's in the house? You in the house? How you been, C.R.?
I'm doing good. It's finally to be on air. It's finally great to be on air with you. I have been waiting for this all week.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely excited to have you. As I said early on, you know, we definitely come from an era. I know for me, that was like the beginning there on Blog Talk when we did our thing in 2008 and kind of linked up and kind of watched and followed you grow and doing your thing with Why You Mad Son, the podcast. As I was telling my people, y'all was banging out.
Respect.
Yeah, man, we had it on lock for a minute.
Yes, sir. So today we want to definitely get it in for all these film and documentary makers who are cultivating hip-hop via the visual unit and talk about the hip-hop film festival that you founded back in 2016, you and your squad. Tell us all about that.
Well, the Hip Hop Film Festival, you know, we try to keep the culture alive. And one of the most important mediums that we have to tell our stories, change narratives, and push through new stories is through film. It's also a way of preserving our history, and that's so important for the hip-hop nation, so important for the hip-hop culture. So, you know, we said we was getting into film after, you know, while doing our radio podcast, we got into film, shooting commercials and stuff, and then, you know, we took a look at the industry and said, you know, how can we push forward narratives and help other people do the same thing? You know, we all about that community work. So the festival was born, and we said, you know, hey, let's do it. Now, when we first started it, it was, we figured it would be like 50 of our friends, you know, close, because we didn't know exactly how it would grow, but it popped off. We had over 3,000 people come out from all over the world. It was a banger, and it worked. And we call it the Hip Hop Film Festival, but it's about the culture of hip-hop. So we focus on directors, producers, and writers who grew up in the culture. Right. So the films don't necessarily have to have a hip-hop element in it. You just need to have come from the generation and be a filmmaker. And that's what was missing in the space. So we filled the space with it, created a blue ocean.
Indeed. And I also see that on deck you got Uncle Ralph McDaniels from back in the days, Video Music Box, as a strong supporter and a part of your platform as well. Tell us how that came about and what role he's playing.
Well, Uncle Ralph, he and I had known each other from way back. We worked on a bunch of projects. And when I started the festival, I went to him and I said, hey, listen, you know, in order for us to make sure it's not taken from us, we need to be grounded in the roots of it. So let's you know, bring you on as the chairman for the first year and, you know, help us develop it as far as, you know, giving us ideas and giving us that star power that we needed locally to get things in motion. And he did that. You know, he's been a great he's a legendary force when you talk about the combination of hip-hop, film, and putting narratives on screen. He's launched a lot of careers. So it only made sense to have him be the chairman for the first year, for the breakout year of the festival. So, yeah, that's how that all went down.
So let me ask you this, CR. You getting involved with this in an international level, how beneficial do you find that the culture has spread in such a manner? Like, how beneficial do you find this particular platform for the international palette?
I find that it is, when we talk about the culture of hip-hop, it's universal. So one of the things that my team and I found out is that the way we think about ourselves, the hip-hop nation, the people that started it, and the way it is now marketed to us here in America is completely different than the way it's seen internationally. We had films come in from all over the world. I'm talking about the furthest reaches, places you wouldn't even think about it. And what they did, it was such an homage to Black American culture, to the culture period, and to giving voice to the voiceless. A lot of the young people that are doing films now, they grew up in hip-hop too, because they might have come from a disenfranchised area in Germany or Ireland or Poland or Israel or Palestine. And all of these places is where I'm telling you we got films from. And it was all the same, whether it was whether they were doing a film about a street film, or whether it was a hip-hop element involved in the film. It was all the same. They really preserved the culture. You found none of the gangster stuff, none of the negative connotations that is marketed to us, the creators, which is crazy to me. But it was a learning lesson, and it showed the humanity, like how we're all connected through this one genre. And it's amazing. It's amazing to see the growth.
That's an awesome awareness that you've taken to that, because I can recall being in the Fiji Islands, and they thought that every black person in the States was like the guy from Police Academy. They thought that we all
right.
Like, so this is how they thought we communicated for real, that we just made So me being an MC over there and having a chance to tap into the nectar of the culture, you know what I mean, the appreciation that I did receive, you know what I'm saying, without it having to be vulgar or whatnot. So I can relate to exactly what you're saying there. So I applaud you for your creativity.
And it was amazing the amount of support that we got locally and internationally, from the press to, there's this huge festival that happens in Harlem. It's called Harlem Week. Usually it runs all summer. It's been going on for over 30 years. And they designated us as the official competition film festival. So that brought in mega press. We also won Best Festival in the United States. In 2016, Quentin Tarantino was on deck. That was crazy and surreal for us, because, you know, when you start something, you want it to be successful, but when it happens, it's like, holy crap! Oh my God, we did it, Mama, we made it. So it was just a great experience, and the love that we got from filmmakers from all over the world, and still to this day get, is amazing. As we go into our 2017 season, we have even more submissions and even more harder decisions to make when it comes to that.
Let's talk about the process to, accepting submissions, and what is the protocol, so people can have an idea when they get ready to get that work to you.
Well, first of all, let me say that we're now taking submissions. Our submissions deadline is May 15th. We extended it a little bit because we were having so much response. We extended it a little bit longer than it was last year. But the process is this. Basically, there's 4 points to filmmaking that I say that to pass muster and to get to the judging panel. One is sound. Your sound must be correct. If I can't hear what you're saying, if I don't understand, it's too loud, too low, if there's anything wrong, it's a wrap. That's number one. So the second is cinematography. You know, is it beautiful? Is it clear? Can we see it? Is it in focus? Are your shots lined up right? So on and so forth. The third is casting. And that's kind of threefold, because that involves the actors themselves, that involves wardrobe, and it just involves, just the talent of how it was put together, and how the cast plays off each other. Because you have a character, if your sound is right and your cinematography is good, but your actors can't act, or you got a slave running around with a flat top, it's a problem. It's a problem. We've had that. So that's a problem. The last criteria is the story itself. Is it original? Does it make you think? If it's not an original story, because we all share common human interests, is it compelling? Is it told in a way that represents the time that we are in? Does it have a message? Or if it doesn't have a message, is it just a good story? So those are the 4 elements, and if you meet those criteria, regardless of who you are or where you come from, whether you're high post or just starting out, you get in and you pass on to the judges. So that's how it works. We've had celebrities come to us with projects and didn't pass 4 criteria.
Wow.
They're out of here.
Wow.
Yeah. They weren't happy about that, but we want to change the mold. We're not, one of these scam festivals where we're just taking people's money. If you don't get in, we tell you why you don't get in. What fourth element were you, what element out of the 4 were you missing? We give you a chance to correct it, and we say, listen, if you fix that, come back next year, your fee is waived, let's try it again. So we're really about supporting the filmmakers, helping them with distribution deals, helping them with their marketing. We share our profits with the filmmakers that are selected to participate. So this is more than just some, film festival where people go just to be seen. This is about supporting narratives, not only by screening it, but also providing the tools that they can progress financially. And that's really what's needed right now.
Let me ask you this, CR. Me being a visual language expresser,
yes.
What encouraged you to really go this route out of all the other aspects of hip-hop that you could have delved into? What made you decide to go this route, the visual route? Like, how did you come into that frequency? 2
things. Appropriation is one. I saw something